everybody. Just wanted to give you your July 29th, Wednesday, your stimulus update. Nothing's really happened since my last video, but I just wanted to talk about some of the kind of little pet projects that ended up in the HEALS Act. I'm just going to launch right in here. I've got my little handy dandy, remarkable notepad, by the way. Um, it, it includes $1.7 billion for a new FBI building. Now, the current FBI building, it's called the J. Edgar Hoover Building. It was built, or opened, I should say, in 1974. It's of concrete construction, has not been well maintained through the years, and so it's falling apart. From the exterior in certain areas, you can actually see the steel rebar that has where concrete has fallen off the building. It was originally meant to be clad in, I believe, maybe marble or something that's polished anyway. But they never got around to it, so it actually just has a bunch of holes where these marble or whatever, granted, I don't know what they were supposed to be, panels all over this building. There are these little holes where these panels for this marble or it might be granite were supposed to be sitting up on top, and they just never finished it. So it's kind of a weird building, and it's, well, I don't think it's particularly pretty, but who am I to talk? Critics say that the reason that Trump wants this is because it's near, it's across the street from the current Trump hotel. He's worried that it might be either turned into a hotel or torn down and rebuilt, because right now the kind of one of the options for the FBI would be to move out of the center of Washington, D.C. to one of the suburbs. So what this bill would do would be provide the $1.7 billion to construct a new FBI headquarters on the current site. Now, Mitch McConnell was very surprised when reporters asked him about this portion of the bill. He didn't know it was in there, which is, I think that says something about our governmental system, that our politicians don't even know what's in the bills that they supposedly wrote. But he did announce yesterday that he opposes this portion of the bill. So clearly he's had a chance to read it now, and he does oppose it. It's interesting hearing someone oppose a portion of their own bill, but at least he's trying. It also includes $8 billion for the Department of Defense. The Department of Fencing, yeah. $8 billion to build a fence. Along those same lines, though, it is it's thought by Democrats that this could be a way for Trump to replace funding that he took from the Department of Defense to build his border wall. And so, supposedly this goes towards some kind of pet projects in the Department of Defense, including shipbuilding, Navy, P-8 planes, and F-35s, that sort of stuff. Does it? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine in this case. But again, there is that accusation that we do know that the White House, the Trump administration, took money from the Pentagon's funding, the Department of Defense's funding, to build his southern border wall with Mexico, under the notion that it provides security, national security, that sort of stuff. So supposedly this replaces it. Again, the stimulus check is still coming. Changes, we have the $200 unemployment benefit. Not much has changed there yet. Really, the negotiations between the Democrats and the Senate just haven't really taken off. It doesn't seem like you don't hear much about them. I think that's because the Republicans are still trying to get their act together. They're still kind of infighting, and so I think once that's whatever they come up with, once that's sorted out, then the Democrats and the Republicans will begin true negotiations. I'm sure they're talking already. I mean, I know Nancy Pelosi was meeting with Mnuchin, Stephen Mnuchin, the Secretary of the Treasury, a few days ago, and among a few others. So I think something's happening, but I don't think the true deep negotiations are happening just yet. So again, that is delaying the stimulus somewhat. It might be delayed by a few weeks, but is it even going to pass? That's a question. I think something's coming. But again, they still are ruling out any maybe temporary extension of unemployment benefits during that time. It just probably won't happen. So I guess that's all I have to say on the stimulus, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.
All right, so our fried chicken is finished. I just pulled it out of the deep fryer a few minutes ago. Well, the second batch, I should say. And I'm about ready to give it a try. But before I do, I just wanted to mention, I forgot in the last part of the video, that you need to leave it in the deep fryer at 375 for about 15 minutes. If you want to be really safe, you could use a meat thermometer, and you want to reach an internal temperature of 175. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But all right, let's try a piece. Oh. The skin has a wonderfully strong flavor. You can taste the garlic and the onion powder so much. Not overpowering, just enough. Excellent. All right, that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or anything at all, just leave it down at the bottom. And until next time, enjoy. Goodbye.